Hey guys, round 33 is around the corner. One round before the season finale of the regular season.
And as usual, let's check what happened in the previous double round week. So we had a lot of big performances. One of the highlights was definitely of the double round week, definitely TJ Shorts, that he was the MVP on back-to-back, and he scored 58.6 fantasy points. But in terms of credit bank, number one was Kendrick Nunn, that he increased by 1.3 credits his value during this double round week. And also we had some new faces. Brian, that he has been stepping up for FS recently in all their great run. They have an 8-2 record the last 10 games, and he had very good games during this last week. So he managed to get 50.6 fantasy points in these two games. And we have also Blossom Game, that he's the solution for the power forward position for Monaco, and he put on a great game. He put two great games to help Monaco actually continue being on the top of the stands, on the top four spots. On the other hand, we have Diallo, that he was not in great shape in terms of fantasy. We know he's a great defender, so quite a lot of things he does is not really depicting on what he gets on the PIR. But for that reason, we're still not going to select him, even though the big drop in credit. Hezonia, I think it could be a good solution, but he's been a bit unstable. So for that reason, even though he's almost a credit cheaper now, we're still going to abstain from getting him in our team. I would have said the same for Mustafa Fall, but he's also injured anyway, so he's not available for selection. On the other hand, we can see Coach Barzokas lost 0.8 credits, and perhaps now is a great time, even though they have a lot of injuries, to pick him up in a good matchup versus good matchup. I mean, it's not the greatest matchup due to playing, away from home and missing many players, but it's a crucial game for Olympiacos in the, hunt for top spot of the Euroleague. So, it's a good price for Coach Barzokas. And if we move more, we can check what we did on this double round week.
Yeah, and as you see, we had almost 200 fantasy points in not round 25, but in round 31, and then round 32, 172.15 fantasy points, and we managed to gain in total 3.5 credits. It's a big boost compared to the last rounds that we did not perform as we wanted. If you see, Thijs in round 31 had 28.6 fantasy points. Vezenkov as a captain gave us 54. Maledon with 30.8 and Edwards 23.10. These are the highlights of the top fantasy points for our team. And add to that, the Coach Obradovic 20 fantasy points gave us this boost to manage to get almost 200 points. And for round 32, we have said several times that Tonut and Yul, they're the fillers of that team, but they give the extra boost from the bench. You see Yul with 8.25 and Tonut with 11 fantasy points gave us a big boost because Coach Banki gave us 10 fantasy points for this round, but we managed to get 20.9 fantasy points from Tavares, 27 from Sorkin. Amazing season from the big guy from Maccabi. 31 from Kendrick Nunn, 22 from Maledon, and as a captain, Vezenkov gave us 36. Overall, amazing rounds for us. We managed again, as I said, to get 3.5 credits. But let's see what trades we made. We might traded out some big names, or we might kept some big names for our team. But before that, let's see the coach of the week.
And that's no other than Bartzokas. We actually talked about this just earlier. So a tough game when they're missing a lot of key players. I think they only have one center, and they're missing also they're missing walk-up, they're missing a lot of star quality, but they are playing in Berlin, so even with the absences, they should have the quality to get over and take that win. We also think a good solution would be Sarunas Geskevicius from Fener. They're playing against Barca, but Barca is really a team that can play well out of their home. So, given that it's almost the same price, we're just rolling our dice with Bartzokas here. But potentially, Saras is also a very good solution. And then let's check how our team is formatted for this round and the trades we had.
Yes, and as you see, big name that we traded out is Kendrick Nunn. He's on fire the last rounds, but we needed to make some sacrifices for the team. Also, we traded out Anderson. He didn't have any impact in our team with 0 fantasy points. And Tonut, we thank him. And then, as you see, Coach Banky. Then we brought back TJ Shorts. Amazing game versus Panathinaikos. He guided almost close to triple double. He managed to get the W versus Panathinaikos. So that's why he's back as our key guard with Maledon. Then you see Para. We brought Para in our team with the injury of Metu. Now he's getting more playing time, and as you see, he got 13.2 fantasy points in the last round. So with 5.3 credits, we believe is a good addition to the team. Also, is a good addition for forwards if you need fillers for your team. And then we traded out Tonut, but we brought in Bellinelli, a veteran. He had 8.8 fantasy points, 4.2 credits. Big game for Virtus versus Olimpia Milano in Bologna in their home court. And these games, always the veterans give something extra, an extra boost to their team. So we believe Bellinelli will do just that and try to provide score for Virtus. And for coach, we go with Bartzokas, as Bill explained earlier. Coach Jaskevicius was also a choice, but Olympiacos has the quality, even though has some absences, has the quality and the mentality to get to Alba's home court and get the W. And with that said, let's see the formation of our team.
So we just mentioned our coach, Bartzokas then, and we are having Para as our only player in turn 1. So remember, guys, this week, first game is on Wednesday. Be ready for that. We have 3 turns. So we have Para as our captain because he's the only player plays on turn 1. So we don't lose anything by rolling the dice there. Because in any case, we have Sor, Tavares, and Thais, and Sorkin, and Yule on the turn 2. Potentially, captain could be Swords or Thais. Probably due to the matchup, we're thinking more about Thais. But to be honest, both should be a great choice for a captain on turn 2. And then at the bench, we have Maledon, that he's been exceptional again lately. And of course, Vezenkov. So two players that could potentially be our captains, but if we need a captain on turn 3, we can definitely say that would be Vezenkov. He will be the machine that we need to get Olympiacos that crucial win. So really we'll put all our money there. And finally we're closing the team with Bellinelli, that he's traditionally playing very well against Milano. Now, having said that, it's only 4.2 credits, so for a player in the bench we're not risking anything by giving it a go. We're playing with an old legend there, and we're closing the team with our usual forward Snyder. As I said, perhaps due to the matchups, we'll have also some chance to get some fantasy points. And we still have 0.7 credits available for the final round of the regular season. Any more comment from you, Konstantinos?
No. As you see, this is an overall a good team. We try to have 2 players per position, 2 key players per position. As Bill said, we have also several choices for captains for turn 2 and turn 3. Please feel free to post your suggestions, like and subscribe to our channel, and we will post if we make any change tomorrow and on X before round 33 starts.
Enjoy the round, guys. See you next time.
Enjoy EuroLeague basketball. See you next time, guys.